YouTube? Welcome back to another review. Today's review is going to be on the Marvel Legends Ultimate Captain America. This is a figure that I'm definitely excited for. As you can see, this is the windowless packaging that we're currently receiving. You can see the product shot right here. On the side, you do get some artwork of Ultimate Cap. On the back, you get to see another product shot of what it looks like, as well as the Build-A-Figure piece that it comes with for Puff Adder, as well as the additional accessories there, right there on the top right. And then on the side, you get all the different characters in this wave, and then which character kind of corresponds to which Build-A-Figure part. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so this is how the figure looks outside of the packaging. As you can see, he has a really nice look to it. He has an angry gridded head sculpt, which looks pretty nice. And you see the teeth right there. He comes with the left kind of open hand, and then the right grabbing hand right there. This is how the costume looks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up, I don't want to say grew up, but I remember Marvel Legends pretty much primarily doing like Ultimate Iron Man, a lot of Ultimate stuff. So this is pretty cool. And little fun fact, this character, I was never really a big Captain America fan, but if you guys are familiar with like the Ultimate Avengers movie, that was the first time that I'd seen Captain America, and I thought, man, this dude's a badass. Like, so it's pretty cool. So that I think that's why this particular costume has a little bit more significance to me. He comes with the regular head sculpt, which looks pretty cool. You do get a right fisted hand, and then a left fisted hand right here. And I don't know why my color keeps going in and out. It's weird how it's doing it, where I don't know, so I apologize if it looks weird. And then he does have the shield right there with the clasp. I wish that they would have done, you know, like the two straps, similar how they do the MCU Captain America shield. And then last but not least, you do get the Puff Adder head sculpt. So far, I'm really liking the way this figure looks. I know that there are definitely additions that were done to this figure to make it slightly different than, you know, the previous 80th anniversary cap or the Marvel Legends 20th anniversary cap, which are essentially the same body mold. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of people doing customs to this figure in terms of the torso articulation. But nonetheless, I'll give you my review on the articulation. So he does move up and down quite a bit. I don't know if this is a little bit stiff because I just took it out the packaging, but he does have the hinge. That actually might just be how far it goes. Up and down. You do get the bicep swivel. Everything's pinless, which is super dope. You do get the double jointed elbows. So it doesn't look like he has any forearm articulation, but he does have articulation in the hands. And he has a, you know, regular horizontal hinge right there. He is on a new, like, it's kind of like it's similar to the Lightning Collection, how they have the diaphragm. It's pretty cool, but it just doesn't work as effective, and it would be nice to get the additional waist crunch to really get him in those poses. Seems like a missed opportunity, especially because the previous Captain Americas did have that kind of the ab crunch, so to speak, which is a little bit weird. But he does have go up, side, pretty far, thigh swivel. He has a double jointed knee. He does get the boot swivel, thigh swivel, or no, cap swivel. And then the hinge up and down, and then the ankle pivot. But then he also does have waist twist as well. So it could have been a good alternative. Instead of getting a waist rotation or waist twist, so to speak, you could do an ab crunch with the diaphragm, make it a little bit better, so that way it could kind of simulate a, you know, different type of movement instead of having both the diaphragm and the waist articulation. That seems kind of redundant. But to say the least, I really enjoy this figure. I think it's really dope. I like that they gave us the alternative head sculpt, the angry head sculpt. That looks super cool. All in all, I'm very happy with how this figure came out. Yes, there are things that I would improve, such as the articulation. It always seems that Hasbro, gives us characters that we want, but then they kind of short us, right? They take half measures to make it where it's not perfect. But they're definitely taking steps in the right direction. These are characters that we definitely wanted. Yes, the articulation may not be what we really wanted, but nonetheless, I think it is great that we're getting these characters. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. This was a very kind of short overview review. I know you guys have seen plenty of reviews, so I just wanted to give you kind of my first impressions and thoughts. Ultimately, I do recommend getting this. I already know that this and Extremis Armor Iron Man are the two most wanted figures in the wave, so people are going to get at those regardless. But, if you're thinking about it, yes, I would definitely recommend it for sure. Do you necessarily need this? No. The other two Captain Americas are going to do just fine. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Peace.